Guys, there is something that baffles me about this guy, Fredrick Leonard. Like, what does this guy really mean? What does this guy really mean? Anyways, guys, we're going to go into the gist proper. But first of all, hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, turn on your post notification for more videos. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Anyways, guys, Fredrick Leonard allegedly opened up that he never wanted to marry Peggy Ovire, that he had another woman in mind, that he had someone else that he was in a relationship with and was in love with. But the relationship between them didn't really go and then well. Along the line, guys, he met Peggy Ovire and then they started off a relationship. But the relationship wasn't based on love because he didn't love Peggy Ovire. He loved someone else. That's all the while that he was with Peggy Ovire that he's been trying so very hard to, try to love this woman, but all to no avail. You guys, you don't tell your heart whom to love, you don't tell your heart where to go, you don't tell your heart whom to fall for. That is 100%. But where I blame Fredrick Leonard is the fact that he went ahead to get married to Peggy Ovire, knowing fully well that there was no love. You don't marry someone out of pity. And what do you mean by pity? You don't even know what was in Peggy Ovire's mind at the moment. At least, had it been you opened up to her, after 7 years of relationship, you're saying you don't love her. That's cruel if you ask me. I mean, at least, had it been you opened up to her, maybe along the line in the relationship, when it hasn't gotten up to 7 years, at least tell her that, see, the feelings is not there. At least everybody will understand that you don't tell your heart whom to love, you don't force your heart to love somebody. But saying that you left her to date you for over 7 years and then you are coming to say that you do not love her, even though you got married to her, but you said it that it was out of pity. You don't marry somebody out of pity. I mean, relationship is not marriage. You cannot enter into marriage because you feel the person is nice. Because according to Fredrick Leonard, Peggy Ovire had all the qualities. Peggy Ovire is a very good woman. She was performing all the wifey duties and all. When they were not married though. Even though right now he's saying that Peggy Ovire, after they got married, Peggy Ovire started focusing more on her career, her acting, her business and all. And then he felt kind of neglected. And maybe that was why he couldn't fall in love with her. I don't know what you guys think. For me, I really do think that you don't tell your heart whom to love. Even though Peggy Ovire was there for him all the while, even though Peggy Ovire continued being there for him, I do not think that it was possible for him to actually love Peggy Ovire when his heart was tied with somebody else. It's a different ball game altogether when, okay, you don't love this person, but there is no other person that you love. You just do not love this person. And she's a nice person, just that you don't love her and you do not love any other person. You can find a way to love that person. But once you have somebody in mind, like there is somebody you are head over heels in love with, it is going to be very difficult for you to still fall in love with the person you are living with. It is very difficult. It is very, very difficult. So Fredrick Leonard didn't do well in that aspect of, getting married to Peggy Ovire, dating her for 7 years. At least in the relationship, maybe when the relationship was still 2 years, maybe that young, he would have maybe opened up to Peggy Ovire and say, babe, this whole thing is not working. I'm trying so hard, but it's not working. I mean, she's not going to cross you. She's not going to buy you because you said you're no longer interested in the relationship because you are protecting her. I mean, she's going to be grateful to you. At least you told her you don't love her. And saying you married her out of pity is a statement that is not even nice because you guys, Peggy Ovire is a very beautiful woman. She's not handicapped. She's very beautiful. She also has money. She has cool cash. She's making money for herself. And then saying you married her out of pity is it's not a good statement at all. If you ask me, I don't know what you guys think because marrying somebody out of pity is maybe someone that is handicapped or maybe someone that is not beautiful. Is Peggy Ovire not beautiful? She's good. She looks beautiful. And then you went ahead to say that you got married to her out of pity. Oh my goodness, Peggy Ovire has really seen a lot in this marriage. And the fact that there was no love actually made it easy for this marriage to, crash. The fact that there was no love made it very easy for this marriage to crash. And you guys, allegedly, he said that when they got married, he was still going to see this person that he was in love with, the person that was his choice. You guys, I know that you do not tell your heart whom to love, but you guys, Fredrick Leonard didn't do well. He didn't do well at all, if you ask me. He shouldn't have. He should have opened up. You don't marry someone out of pity because you're going to be suffering both yourself and the person you got married to. Okay, now, the main thing is, you got married to this woman and you were still going back to meet the woman that, I don't know if that woman, if the person, the ex, whatever, was still there waiting for him, because it's been years, like it's really been years. So would the woman stay and be waiting for Fredrick Leonard? I don't know for them, but he was in the marriage and he was still going to, talk to this woman, meet with the woman, because of the fact that he loved this woman. He loved this woman and he didn't love Peggy Ovire. And then, not only going to meet this woman, he was still womanizing, chasing other women apart from this woman. You guys, there is this guy on Instagram named Stanley on Top that posted something about Peggy Ovire and Fredrick Leonard. He's also an actor. This Stanley on Top is an actor, and you guys know that these actors and actresses, they know themselves very well. So allegedly, guys, Stanley on Top said that Fredrick Leonard is a dog. In his words, he said, Fredrick Leonard is a dog, that he sleeps with everything under the skirt. In Nollywood, that they know him very well. Like, that's how far he goes to disgrace Peggy Ovire. You guys. So, I really do not think that this marriage was ever going to work, because Peggy Ovire, from what she has said in the past, she's not that kind of woman that condones cheating. She does not take cheating at all. Because on their wedding day, on the day they did their traditional marriage, you guys saw the video where she was telling the whole world that was watching her, she was telling everybody that Fredrick Leonard is not a womanizer. That was even why she stayed in the relationship. That was why she stayed that long in the relationship, and that was why she accepted to marry Fredrick Leonard. And then she was specific about it. She said, "Baby, please don't change. Baby, do not change. Do not change." Because I really do think that why she was begging Fredrick Leonard not to change was because she does not condone cheating, and then if Fredrick Leonard cheats, she's going to leave the marriage, and she wouldn't love to leave the marriage. So instead of her to keep quiet, she rather beg for him not to change. But you guys, people in Nollywood debunked that information given out by Peggy Ovire, saying that Peggy Ovire said that her husband does not cheat, when they were still not married, when they were not married yet, and even now that they're married. You get that Peggy Ovire said that the husband does not cheat, and that's why she got married to the husband. But what she doesn't know is that the husband is a community, cucumber. The husband is a community cucumber. He's a dog and jumps into anything under the skirt. So you guys, seriously guys, I think that was what Peggy Ovire actually found out that made the relationship or the marriage start shaking. I think she was very unable to find out about the cheating stuff when they were still dating, because they were not living together and they were not always together. But when they got married, everything was glaring. She saw everything, and then she maybe started disturbing and all. I don't know how it happened, but then the relationship started shaking. That is actually leading them to this divorce that they are very close to right now, you guys. Nollywood actor Stanley on top and so many other people, so many other actors and actresses on that comment section were like, so this woman does not know who her husband is even before the marriage, that she has made a mistake by marrying this man, and now it is too late because she found out late, that she would have found out before the marriage and move on with her life without going into marriage with this man. Anyways, all these things they said, I do not know if it is true or not, but it was what I read under the comment section, and not even only under the comment section. Stanley on top said it with his own mouth that Fredrick Leonard is, goes to anything under the skirts. Anyways, guys, I pray for the Leonards. Let God lead them in anything they are doing. Let them just make the right decision. Anyways, guys, I've come to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Do well to like, do well to subscribe, do well to share, turn on your post notifications so you will not miss out on any of our uploads. Thank you guys, and see you guys on my next video. Bye.